The Nazca Lines of Peru are giant geoglyphs carved into the desert floor. They're huge, they're mysterious, and they're pretty. But why are they here? And how did they get here? Hi, it's me, and this is my channel. The Nazca Lines are a collection of over 10,000 lines and shapes. Etched into the surface of the desert, they cover an area of about 500 square kilometers in southern Peru, and are so large that they can only be fully appreciated from the sky. There are similar geoglyphs all over the world, including here in North America, but the Nazca Lines are by far the largest and most complex. The lines range in size from simple geometric shapes like triangles and trapezoids to more complex figures like hummingbirds, monkeys, and spiders. Some of the lines are just a few feet wide, while others are over 300 feet wide and stretch for over a mile. And yet, despite their immense size, they're incredibly delicate. Many of the lines are only a few inches thick, thinner than the lines on your fingertips. What makes the Nazca Lines even more remarkable is that they re-estimated to be around 1,500 years old. Despite being exposed to the elements for so long, they've managed to retain their shape and integrity. So how exactly did the Nazca people create these enormous designs? Well, it's a bit of a mystery, but we do have some clues. The designs themselves don't actually look very much like the things they're supposed to represent. For example, there's no mistaking this image for anything other than a monkey. So it seems that the Nazca people used a technique called negative space to create their designs. This involves carving away the outer edges of a shape to create a negative silhouette. By carving away the excess material, they could create shapes that were incredibly thin and delicate, yet surprisingly strong. But how did they carve the shapes in the first place? We don't know for sure, but it's believed that the Nazca people used a combination of tools to create the lines. For example, they may have used sharp rocks or pieces of pottery to make incisions in the surface of the ground. These incisions would then be filled with sand, creating a raised line. Alternatively, they may have simply scraped away the top layer of desert skin, revealing the lighter-colored sand underneath. Whatever techniques they used, the Nazca people were able to create some truly remarkable designs. And while we may never know exactly how they did it, we can appreciate the skill and ingenuity that went into creating these ancient works of art. If you want to learn more about the Nazca Lines, I'll provide more information below. Thanks for watching. It's me. See you next time.